Will from Parachute, and you are on AteenView.com.
I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us.
I'm here with all the guests.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, I'm Victoria Justice, and you're watching.
What has been your favorite part of the album that came out earlier this year? Like, along with the album, what's been your favorite part, I guess, that's come out of it?
It's just fun to see the fans getting to know the songs. I think is the best part for me, and loving them and accepting them and being excited about them. When you make a record, you never really know what the reception's going to be. You kind of make it just to make it, and to make something that people are connecting to and come up and tell you that. You can see on their faces when you're playing live and they're singing along. I think that's the best part by far.
Awesome. And what is your favorite song lyric from one of the songs that you wrote for that album?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I'm still dancing along with the way it was. I think it's the one that I like. Just because it's album title, kind of fits what I was feeling about that song and what the subject matter. I'm just proud of that one.
All right, very cool. And you just announced that you're going to be on tour with Kate Vogel in the fall of this year. So what is the band most looking forward to about that tour?
I think it'll be fun just to get back to the really intimate club. It's been a summer full of big venues and giant amphitheaters, tons of people, and we love playing those shows, but it'll be fun to get in front of our own fans, of the songs, and to be up close and personal where we can literally touch them. I think it'll be a really fun time, and I think that's absolutely what the band is stoked about.
Very cool. Well, if you could have a song on a TV show, what would it be?
Ooh. Friday Night Lights, I would have loved to have one on there, but that show's done. Right now, current one, probably The Office. It's our band's favorite show, so I think that would be a dream come true. I don't know how I would get in there, but to get to do that would be sweet.
If you had to pick someone to sing with, or like go on tour with, that you haven't already played a show with, who would it be?
Ooh. Probably U2 or Elton John. But between the two of those, you have me covered.
All right. And the band has been together for a decent amount of time now. So what's it been like to all grow up together in a sense?
It's been fun. It's nice when you're all friends and get along great. It's been good. I mean, all we've known is playing music with each other since we were 15 years old. So we get to keep doing that now. It'd be weird if we stopped. So it's fun to get to do that. We're the luckiest guys in the world.
Very cool. And it was 2 years since the first album came out to this one. So what really went on with the band in that time period, just because it was kind of a long stretch in music sense?
Yeah, well, we toured for most of that time, and then the last 6 months of that made the record. So it was, just a lot of touring up to about June of last year, and then from June to December we made the record. So there was a short break in there, but it just, a lot of live shows and a lot of figuring out how to play those live shows and what playing different, playing arenas versus playing clubs, and knowing how we're going to do that and how that affected our sound, I think was a big part of what we're doing during that 2 years, and I think it showed a lot on the new album.
And is there like a specific country that you've always wanted to visit to play a show in?
South Africa would be great. I would love to play a show there.
That'd be interesting. That'd be fun. And do you have a favorite venue that you've played throughout the past few years?
Ooh, I would say probably Wembley Arena in London was my favorite of all time. That was just a great show and one of the places I always wanted to play.
Very cool. And social networking wise, what do you guys do as a band and individually to stay in touch with everyone?
and get a little peek into our lives.
All right, and I kind of always touch on this a little bit with everyone, but are there any charities or nonprofits that the band works with right now or kind of wants to work with?
Yeah, we work at the group called the Mocha Club, and we're very involved with them. And the idea is that for the price of 2 coffees per month, you can save 5 people's lives by getting them fresh water for an entire year. And it's a very easy, accessible way for people to team up with us and make sure that these wells are getting built in regions of the Sudan that have literally no access to clean water. So it's a really cool organization that works with a lot of bands and a lot of our friends, and we're happy to be a part of it. And I'm happy for our fans to be a part of it, too.
All right, and lastly, if you could come up with like a dream tour, so you would get to tour anywhere you want and play shows with as many different bands as you want, what would the lineup on that tour be?
U2, Elton John, Paul Simon, us, Bruce